Hey everyone, this is Zenali over here, and I'm back with the chapter 3 of the product hunting. If you haven't watched the chapter 2 and chapter 1, there's no point of watching this video. So first go ahead, watch the chapter 1 and chapter 2, and then come back to this chapter 3. So in the previous videos, we have talked about the criteria. And then in the second video, we talk about if you have the criteria, how you can find and verify the product for your Amazon product launch. In today's video, we are going to talk about that how you can actually find those products from the scratch, right? You already have those keywords. Now you are going to find in this video how you can have those keywords by simply using the tool Helium 10 Black Box. So without wasting any time, let's jump into it and learn how to do the product hunting. So guys, let's jump over here. And first of all, what you need to do is to click on your Helium 10, you log in your Helium 10, and then what you need to do is you have to hover your cursor to the products, right? So when you're going to click on your log into your Helium 10, it's going to look like this, right? So the dashboard is going to come up like this. And what you need to do is you have to hover your cursor to the products. And these are all the amazing tools that Helium 10 has, but we're not going to discuss all because we are focusing only on to find the product. So we click on black box. After clicking on the black box, you're going to use just two options, products and keywords. So we are going to go with the products at the moment. And it probably going to on the simple one, but what you need to do is you have to click on advanced. Once you click on the advanced, you're going to have more filters and more criterias that we know that we have discussed about our criteria, right? The price should be between $20 or $70, right? And what should be the weight and everything. So we are going to discuss it over here. So review count. Remember in our criteria, we mentioned that the review count, we are going to talk about, okay, how maximum review we want our product, like our competitors to have. So what we are going to do is we are going to put up like maximum the product can have 1,500 reviews. Review rating, minimum 4.2, right? So minimum rating, so there are review counts, you know, how many people have leave the feedback on your product, and there's a review count, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. We don't want to go with the product that has low star ratings because then that means you have more returns. When you have low ratings, that signifies and indicates that this product or this category has large amount of returns. People are buying the products, but they are returning it back. So we don't want to go over there. That's why the minimum review count ratings, we want it to be 4.2. Bestseller rank, just leave it. Listing age months, just leave it. You don't have to put it. So you don't have to fill up all the filters over here. You're only going to fill up the important one. So that's pretty much of it over here, right? Now we're going to talk about the weight and size. What we can do is large standard size, small standard size. I think we are going to go with the small standard size if it's your first product. Large standard size can also work out, but okay, we can select like small standard size and large standard size. And then we are going to talk about number of sellers. Don't need to worry about the number of sellers. Price minimum. So now this is where the criteria applies. Price should be minimum of $20 or $25. I'm going to put in, just to be on the safe side criteria, I'm going to put $25. Once we put the $25 price change, you don't need to worry about that part. Sales percentage, bet sales month, ASIN revenue. You don't need to worry about that part. Yeah, okay, so ASIN revenue. Now this is also, so there is a parent level revenue and then there is an ASIN. So ASIN, what do we call ASIN is the Amazon seller identification number. So you have a product, and that product has a particular number. You see, when you go to any mall, there is a barcode over there. So that is the barcode on Amazon, and we call it ASIN. So ASIN revenue, right? It's on our criteria that everyone should be making at least $5,000 or $7,000. We are going to put it over here that ASIN revenue should be $4,000 minimum, right? We are just a little bit flexible over here. Variation count. Okay, this is very important. Like, we don't want to go into the product that has a lot of variations, right? So because for example, you go for the t-shirt. So t-shirt has small, medium, large, XL, extra large. So it has variations. It has size variation. It has color variations. And you cannot afford it if it's your first product, right? You cannot order small sizes 100, medium sizes 100, and it's going to take a lot of money, right? So we want to avoid more variations because if you're going to do t-shirts, there are going to be colors, right? black, brown, gray, orange, blue, like you don't want to go into the product that has more variation because it's going to cost you more money. So we say that, okay, if a product has three variations, it works. It works for us, right? So we put the important criteria over here, right? And we then gonna click on search. That match your criteria. Okay, so it's just gonna take a while, like just to take some processing, and then it's gonna come up with a lot of products, like literally a lot of products. And then you can just simply check it out. Like there are unlimited amount of products, guys. It's a gem, and everybody's making like above ASIN revenue is above $4,000, and less like minimum is $4,000, and people are making a lot of money. So what we are going to do is we are going to sort it. We are going to check it out. Okay, what is our criteria? We're going to check it out some listings one by one. So we know that we are not going to go into the chemicals. Well, shit. So guys, one more thing I want to tell you that I think we probably made a mistake on the variation part. So variation should be maximum three, not minimum. Okay, so it's maximum three. Like we don't want to have more variation, more than three variations. The product that has more than three variations. So we checked it out. Now all the products come up over here. Now I'm just trying to see that there are different products, but most of the product that are coming in the movies and TV. But don't worry about it. We're gonna find the product, like the good one. So what you need to do is you just have to take a look over here. Sorry, we don't want to go to the product. We don't want to go in the supplements. We don't want to go with the product that has chemical inside. So we are simply going to take a look at the products that are not chemical. So for example, if this is one of the product I can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separately open it up on Amazon, right? And I'm just going to check this product out. Okay, you already have the Helium extension. I'm going to check it out. Okay, this is the product. What is this product? Durable, non-porous French white, 18 pieces, ceramic made and oven and microwave safe bakeware set with lid by Corningware. Usually I reject the product made up from the ceramic. The reason is because they are fragile and they are very heavy, right? And you're probably going to have a lot of storage fee on it. So that's why I usually avoid going with the product that are ceramic. So I will also let you know how you can find the main keyword as well and how you can look into it. But first, let's open up the products. So we open up that product and we can see more. Okay. I would suggest you do not go into the category movies and TV. Do not select that category. You can go to the category house and home and kitchen, and I would say avoid industrial and scientific as well. So it's Santa figure means it's a seasonal product, right? It's gonna sell when it's this Christmas time. So let's move ahead. We don't find good products over here. So one thing just to make it more easy, I can see that the products that are coming over here, they are either a very expensive product, like $153. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this little button and it's going to adjust it according pricing. Like I want to see from lower to higher, right? I don't want to see the pricing that are very super expensive. I checked it out and we just let's just, switch to the 8th page and see what we have over there. We have a lot of products with $25. Okay, so over here I can see that it's industrial and scientific, but I don't think so that it's a chemical product or it's something that we cannot do. So we look at this product and we can see that it's, what is it? It's Brix meter refractometer for measuring sugar content in fruit, honey, maple syrup, and other sugary drink with automatic temperature compensation function. Probably I would not go with this product because let me just check it out. Brixometer. So I'm going to take this keyword, right? And I'm going to write it over here. Brix meter refractometer. So we take the main keyword, we check out the product. When you look at the product, you can actually know that, okay, what could be its main keyword, right? So we can check it out over here. Over here, we can see that, okay, the same sort of product starts coming in, right? Right. And we can see that we just start looking at, okay, 554, 77 reviews. And then we're going to check it out. We want to check more. Like if we do X-ray, like Helium 10 X-ray, what it comes up with, right? So we click on the X-ray and we're going to check it out that what comes next. Like what is the total sales for this particular category and what are the numbers that we can rely on to see that, okay, whether we should go with this product or not. So it's going to take some time since we go back to black box and we check out more products. So this is one way to find the product, right? You just go on the Helium 10, you put the product, or you just start checking out the products. Now, the other way is you just make sure that you use the filters. You set the criteria first, and then you start looking for the product. And the other way is you go to the keywords, right? Okay, so over here, we know that, okay, when we come up to the keyword size, we are going to look for the search volume, monthly revenue, and price, review count, review rating, word count. So it's all depend on the keywords, right? So in our criteria, we have identified that the minimum search volume of the keyword, it should be 5,000, right? And then the monthly revenue should be 4,000. Price should be minimum $25. Review count, minimum 4.2. Oops. Oh, sorry, no. So review count is basically the people who have left the feedback. So it should be no maximum 1,500. Like we don't want to have the listing that has more than 1,500 reviews. Review rating minimum 4.2. We don't want to look at the listings that are products that have less than 4.2. Word count doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Just leave it there. And now what we can do is we just put this criteria, and we don't need to check it out. Like the fulfillment, okay, we can do the variation, like maximum 3. Number of seller, title density, no need for that. Competitor reviews, monthly sales unit. No, simply click on the search and it's going to find out the product. This keyword thing actually finds much better products with much better interface, and it has like more better data to look at. You can either download this listing and you can check it out one by one, what is happening. It's going to show you the listings with the search volume. Cortes, home and kitchen. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to check out what exactly it is. I'm going to check it out. You can check out the search volume history and you can check out all time. We can see that it's growing over time. Search volume is really, really wonderful. And we can see that the monthly revenue is $27,000, which is great. The BSR, perfect. So this product looks like promising product, right? So we are going to take this keyword Cordes. We go back over there. So we already have the data for the refractometer, right? So I already told you in the previous video, chapter 2, that how you have to look at the criteria. Over here, it does land on our criteria. Search volume, pathetic, but I think it's not the main keyword. That's why the search volume is pathetic. But still, they are making very good money. People are making like $4,000 of revenue, even with the pathetic search volume. It's great. It's great. You can take a look at this product. So now what we are going to do is we copy the keyword Cordes. We're going to put it over here, the Cordes keyword, and we are going to check it out. Okay, so it kind of sort of book or something like that. So it's a branded basically keyword. So we're gonna avoid the branded keyword. I don't know, it's supposed to be in the home and kitchen category. Why it's come up like. But anyways, Talesman of happiness. It's probably something you're gonna avoid clothing. You're gonna avoid industrial, movies and TV, grocery and gourmet foods. We don't want to go with the product which is edible. Edible means like it's eatable, like you because they expires really fast, and you don't want to keep your inventory, you know, in Amazon. So they're going to keep charging you. I can see that Pasture Lawn Garden propane heater indoor, right? You're going to check it out. The revenue is really cool. The product is selling for $180. Obviously, it's your first product. I would say just avoid it because you don't want to look out for the product you want to sell for $108 at your first. Cocktail smoker kit, something unique. Great kitchen and dining, 8,000 search volume, $40 price, revenue, awesome, perfect. I think winner product. You're gonna go ahead, take that keyword, check it out over here, cocktail smoker kit. It is something unique. See, guys, you just have to do the work, the necessary work, and the unique product starts coming in. And we can see that this is something, a potential product we can do somewhere, not on if on out on Amazon, on Walmart, or on eBay, but this is a very potential product, I think. So yeah, and then you just have to repeat the procedure. You just check it out on the Helium 10 and you check it if this product is viable or not. So guys, that's all for this chapter, and I think you enjoyed the video. You know, the content is always boring. Something which is educational and you have to digest and everything, your brain has to work, and you know, you have to go banana. So that's why it's boring, but it's okay. At least you're learning, and finally you're gonna start making money, at least for yourself. Just try to get bored, just learn from the videos. And I think I'm gonna wrap up this product hunting in the chapter 3, but I'm gonna just take a look and see if I have to come up with the chapter 4 to let you know how you can find a profitable product. But so far, this is the method. This is the method. If you use it, you're probably gonna find out some products, and you can even sell your services to people. In the next video, I'm going to tell you about the sourcing. Once you find the product, that's not the end game, right? You have to do so much work again to find out you get the best sourcing price, because the profits you make when you source the price, when you source the product, but not when you're selling the product on Amazon. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for watching.